Good morning. Lisa Scola, Executive Leader with Avon, and today is usually my Success with Scola call, and we are all, well, I know I am all off on my dates since Thanksgiving and all these different shipments for our holiday customers. So needless to say, I got up this morning and said, oh, today's Thursday, and I haven't put the call together yet. So what I'm doing is putting together just a video because I did want to come out. I don't want to miss out on sharing anything that's working as far as the holidays go. So I thought, you know what? I'll just share some coffee this morning with everybody and put a quick little video together and share some of the tips and tricks that are working for me. I know this is a busy time, and it's so easy to get caught up in that holiday bustle of let me go and do nothing but bake cookies and decorate Christmas trees and go shopping at other stores and give other people my money and blah 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 blah. I know it's hard, but it's so very important to stay focused, keep your eye on the prize and know what you're doing every day, regardless of what day it is. Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, New Year's Day, Easter, Mother's Day. Take advantage of all of them, just like it's any other day of the week. We have the gift of taking this business everywhere we go. So if you are out, just like I shared for Thanksgiving, when you're in those lines, when you're going to get that special, because, you know, Avon doesn't sell TVs and stuff yet. So when you're in like Best Buy or wherever to get that big gift for somebody in your family, take those brochures with you. I get asked all the time, Lisa, what's the trick? What do you do? How do you prospect when you go out? You know, how do you get these customers? I'm going to just be honest with you. I don't have a trick. There's no trick. Nothing. There's no magic to this except that you go out prepared all the time with something that says Avon. If nothing says Avon, have a pin, have a brochure. Better yet, just have a smile. It takes 2 seconds to start conversations with people. I love to talk to people. I love to learn about them. I know most people are very uncomfortable with it. Not so much us, but the recipients of the conversation, because people are not used to friendly people just wanting to have a conversation. And we have a people business. And as wonderful as it is to have all these online orders and just Avon shipping in their product off the e-store, love that. It's still a people business. And to stay successful and to stay on top of it, I know all the customers that have been buying from me for the last 14 years and the ones I pick up even still now, I like to get to know just a little bit. So even if I never meet them in person, I have phone conversations with them about what is it that they love about Avon? What's their favorite product? What does their family do? What do they do for a living? You know, let's fit what we do into their life, whether it be buying our product or joining our team. And that's what I do. So when I go out and I get my coffee or I'm stopping at the store or the post office, while I'm standing in line, I comment on the children in line. I comment on the hair, the dew, the weather, the line, the whatever it is that I can rummage up a conversation about. And in that usually goes further. I mean, how many times do you just have a comment turn around and go, oh my gosh, you know, I normally keep open-ended questions, and it's one of the most important things to remember when you are having a conversation. It's cute, and I test it, but if somebody sends me a message and they're like, oh, hi, I send back hi, right? Am I supposed to send back more? No. They said hi. They say hi back. But if you say, hi, how are you? That warrants them to say, oh, I'm doing pretty good. And then if you have another conversation opener like, yeah, I said it's a pretty long line. I've found that there's a lot of lines this time of year everywhere we go. Have you done all of your Christmas shopping yet? Okay. That was a comment into a open-ended question. So they're either going to say, yeah, some people go, yep, all done. That still warrants me to keep talking because I'm like, wow, I haven't even started yet. You know, I'm an Avon representative and it's a busy time of year for me and I always get it in there somehow. And that's what I'll do everywhere I go. So no matter what time of year it is or what it is, I like to bring up what I do. It somehow will fit in. If I'm at the post office, I spend a lot of time coming to the post office because here I am, I'm mailing some books out to representatives and, you know, this kind of thing. What do you do? You know, do you work outside of the house? And, I mean, I just keep talking. I mean, if they don't want to have a conversation with you, they'll stop talking. I have never met somebody that doesn't want to talk about themselves. Trust me, they usually, shutting them up's half the problem usually, right? I know for me, you get me started, I'm going to talk and talk and talk. So, you know what? That's how you prospect. That's how you get to know people. That's how you see if Avon will fit into their life. And how cool is it if you're actually standing in line and the woman that might be standing, or even the gentleman might be standing there? Because I've even had men say, really? And you do well with Avon? You know, I think I want to, I'm going to mention this to my wife. I have a ton of men who have joined my team. Look at our hugely successful men in Avon. We have Timothy Brown. Oh, and then we have like Carlos out there. I mean, he's just, working it up with his wife like there's no tomorrow. I mean, we have Lee Bibb, and his wife. He's working it now with his wife. He doesn't need her by his side to talk about Avon. Eric Mullins, hugely successful with Avon, does it everywhere that he goes. I just can go on and on about the men that are really making it happen with this business. So don't think just because you don't have this cute girl or a mom standing behind you that you can't have a conversation. So then in the meantime, if the opportunity arises, if they're a stay-at-home mom, once you talk about it, most of the time they're like, oh, I love Avon. Do you have an Avon representative? I don't start off with, oh, geez, you should join my team. You should start selling Avon. Blah, blah, blah. No. Do not ever do that. Don't go attacking people. There is nothing worse than walking into a store and having 3 salespeople walk up before you have even breathed and looked around a minute. Can I help you with anything? And you look at them and go, well, yeah, I have a lot of problems. You want to sit down and talk about them? Grab a chair. Because I'm thinking I haven't even walked in your store yet. Give them a minute. Talk to them. Get to know them. And then once, they ask, they like Avon, you give them a book. You don't work outside of the home. What does your husband do? Do you enjoy being a mom? Oh, it was my favorite part. I love talking about my kids. So you can get me on that topic. So I'll start talking about raising my kids and how wonderful it's been to stay at home and do Avon. I'll say, well, as much as you love Avon, why don't you give it a try? Wouldn't it be great to get a discount off your products? I said, if nothing else, you could save you and your family some money off that budget when you're going to the store. Again, have I mentioned selling Avon? No, I have not mentioned it. So every time you have somebody around you, just talk. Just put it and fit it in. So you have the woman behind you that's hugely successful in her career. She loves what she does. She's very busy. She's working 100 hours a week. Loves every minute of it. And wouldn't trade her career for anything. Not interested. How would you fit that into her life? Well, she might just be a great customer, but she might work somewhere in an office that has a lot of other people that are interested. And I like to tell them, once I know that they do like Avon or they're interested in the brochure again in that conversation, I always tell them, Avon is a great account to have. It might be something you want to think about. A savvy woman like yourself, making all the money and loving your career, wouldn't it be nice to get all of your makeup and skincare at least 20% off and brought right to your house? Look at all the time you'll save going to the store. No shopping at the mall for you. 100 hours a week working, loving every minute of it. Let me save you more time. That works right into her life. You might get a no, but you're going to plant a seed and they're going to have your book. So from now on, when you go out, I want you to think about all during this holiday season, even when you're with your family and your cousin brings her friend Martha to the party. You've never met Martha before. Your cousin might not be interested in Avon because, she's tired of you talking about it, but her friend might not be. So don't ever stop. Don't ever stop talking about what you do. Don't ever stop loving your business, and make sure people know you love your business. I'm not going to drown them in it. And if they don't want to really hear about it anymore, I'm not going to talk about it. But believe me, in every avenue, every chance I get, I am popping that in there one way or another. So, you just never know when it's going to work. And of course, always carry your coupons. When you're out, always have them. I have them on my site. I don't know if you can see it. $5 off, $25 order. It has a little gift on it. I give these all year round. This is the gift that keeps giving. This is the gift. Because they might have somebody they order from. Maybe it's their mom's cousin's friend's sister's stepsister. You have no idea. You've never met this woman. You just know that your mom usually has an Avon book at the house, or your sister or your neighbor, and you see it. You just go, oh, you know what? I want these few things. And you give it to her, and she gives it to God only knows who's ordering it for her. And then you get it from her, and blah, blah, blah. Well, I've had people see this coupon, might tell me that they had a rep until they see the coupon. Then they're like, wow, I could probably use that. So now I've established a little bit of a relationship with them by chatting. I've given them my book and a coupon to boot that they're going to save some money off of, and they're going to kind of be interested from ordering from me. And if it's that person that's so busy, tell them, hey, I want you to go to my website. Put your website information on there. Say it'll come right to your house. And the other tip that I have that I really, really, really want you to use, especially now when the orders are bigger, when your customers are really buying. Now, I don't want you to tell me because I know what's going to be next after I say this, so I'm just going to prepare you ahead of time. Customers are easy to find. You can find them every day. Team members, not so easy to find. Good team members, even harder to find. So keep in mind, I was a personal shopper for 2 years. One of my top sellers, top leadership representatives, Lisa, also named Lisa on my team, personal shopper. That's how she got started in Avon. Just wanted a discount. So just because somebody tells you they're not interested and they just want to get a discount, just imagine what can happen because they love this so much. Okay? Now, with that being said, look at your customers this campaign, next campaign, all through holidays, and even after. Use this all year round. But it's bigger, when their orders are bigger, it's got a little more of a bang to it, I guess. And I've shared it before, especially people that are selling Rose Circle, McConnell's Club, Inner Circle. Not that you don't love being there, but like I said, if you're trying to build a team, look at who's buying from you first. If you have people putting in 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 orders with you, invoice that person twice. Even if they're ordering off your website, you can't invoice them twice, but give them a call and let them know how much money they would have saved on that order had they had their own personal account with Avon. It's having a personal account. It is not selling Avon. It is not starting a business. It is getting a discount. There is a difference. Most people don't have time to take on extra stuff, but they always have time to save money. So mention it to them. I like to invoice the customers twice just to let them know, hey, this is what you paid me for your order. If you had an account, this is what you would pay Avon for your order. This is how much you would have made. And it really is an eye-opener for a lot of them. They like to look at it and say, wow, I never realized that. And I said, it doesn't take a lot of time. I just like you to know that there's always an option. And again, nowhere in the conversation do I say, I'd love for you to sell Avon. I learned a long time ago that scares more people away than anything. Nobody came up to me and said, you want to sell Avon? I probably would have ran for the hills because I didn't want to really sell anything. I didn't really want to do parties. I didn't want to have inventory. All I thought about was work. I was raising 2 kids and even being a stay-at-home mom. But I did know I wanted something eventually. And this was the perfect fit. So if you get that customer that wants to come on and they can eventually be with you as you're constantly putting an order because they love it, they just might turn it into a business and you never know. Also, wanted to share how well my Avon Cash was going. I shared this, beginning of the holidays. I've had a lot of people, of course I laugh because when you call my business phone, it's like a 14-minute message. So I know my poor customers are like, oh my God, I have to listen to this whole message. But at the end is when I mention, oh, by the way, if you have a $50 order, you're going to earn $5 Avon Cash to be used in campaigns, and I have them using them in 2 and 3. I don't even have them using them in 1. So in campaigns 2 and 3, I have a ton of customers that took advantage of this. So all those customers are going to be cashing in their Avon Cash. Keep in mind, I never lose money. I'm not in this business to lose money. It has to be a $25 order for them to redeem it. So I'd love to be as big as Kohl's and say, hey, you could just use it on anything and just come in and get free stuff. But because we are on minimums and because we do have sales quotas, it has to be at least a $25 order. But it's still an excellent deal. And it gives everybody a chance to go spending all that money that they just got for Christmas. Gift cards, I've seen a lot of them. Please call everybody up. Mention it when you're in line. They might not like Avon. They might say, oh, Susan loves Avon. I'd love to get, her, but, I don't know what she would buy. And say, well, hey, I offer gift cards. I would love to just, what do you want to do? $25, $50? I'll write you up. You pay me. You give her the gift card. She contacts me afterwards and, we'll get her order placed. So, There's always a sale, and there's always a way to get it to work. It's not a secret. So put a smile on, put a little makeup on, have a little fun. Doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Today I'm running off. I've got a few more orders over here that I have to deliver that I didn't get to yesterday. I have some stops to make because I got to make cookies this weekend. So I'm going to the store to buy my cookie stuff, which are stores I don't normally reach all the time. So I will have some books with me. I'm going to hit some salons that I like to hit and drop some more books off. Our orders are going in early, so tomorrow I have to do that. But you know what? I got this one and the next one to take advantage of. And another thing is my customers like to see me before Christmas. So a lot of them, I tell them when you're dropping it off, when you're on the phone letting them know you're dropping it off, I tell them, hey, got that two more orders going in. So, love to see you before the holidays. And believe it or not, some of them will place an order just so we can see each other before the holidays. So that's kind of cool too. Of course I tell them that's the easiest way to get me to your house. Buy lipstick. Anyways, so, take advantage of everything. Don't ever think that there's, not an opportunity. Don't go out ever thinking I have to talk to 3, 4, 5 people in the store and feel like such a failure when you leave because you're breaking out into a cold sweat when you're standing there going, oh my God, I should be saying something to her about Avon. I know I should be saying something. Oh, I can't say anything. Oh my God, I'm put it back. Don't do that to yourself. If you feel that you can have a conversation with somebody, don't pick the grumpy ones. You know what I mean. If you think you can have a conversation with them, that is your opener. Fit Avon into it and go practice. That's the funnest part, is getting good at it. I make it a goal. Like, let me see how many times I can get Avon into into this conversation. You just never know. And leave those extra brochures everywhere you go. If you see somewhere you can stick one in a store, stick it. If you go to the grocery store, leave one in your cart. If you go to the bank, those little canister things, if you actually still do that, a lot of us go through the ATM, so you kind of have to hang the brochure on the outside of the ATM. But if you do go and use the canisters, every time I get my receipt out for my deposit or whatever, I take a book, I stick it in there, I close it up, and I stick it in there. So the next person who pulls up, when they grab that canister and open it up, guess what's in there? Your book. So kind of exciting. They're got to take it out to put their stuff in it, or maybe they'll send it in for the lady that works there. You never know. But kind of neat. Just some fun things that I do when I'm out. If I see an opportunity to leave a book or to stick something somewhere, I will do it, because that's how you get your word out. So I know it's not a phone call, but I do have a lot of work still ahead of myself, which I'm sure you do. I have a lot of livings catalogs that I'm going to get out still even before the holidays. And I'm going to put all my web information on the back. I'm actually not going to go out and look for customers. I'm not going to put coupons with them. I just have a lot of these left, and I have a lot of outlet books left that I'm going to do the same. And this is does not look like an Avon catalog when you look at it. So a bunch of people going to get this at their homes this week. So maybe they'll be interested in getting some of those last minute ornaments and whatnot from my site. And that's going to be their option. So that's something fun that I'm doing right now besides my norm. We're getting Christmas cards ready. I'll be sending all my friends Christmas cards. My customers are getting Christmas cards, and all of my team gets Christmas cards. So my work cut out for me the next couple days on top of everything else going on. So I wish you all the holiday luck. We're not going to have any kind of videos like this or phone calls before Christmas. Of course, I will have training videos coming out some more. I have a few that I need to put together for the new people and even for us older people, because I find this new stuff all the time. I like to share it. But there just won't be any more of this until after the first of the year, because everybody is so terribly busy. So it's not exactly 30 minutes. It's like a little short of, I guess, 20, which is okay, because nobody wants to sit in front of the computer and watch me for half an hour. So anyways, enjoy your coffee. Hey, and if you're out shopping and you bored and you're thinking, I got this extra Dunkin' Donuts gift card, just send them to me, because I know nobody else likes Dunkin'. So if you get them for Christmas, or if you I'll take them. No problem there. Just send them to me. Just kidding. You don't have to do that. I know you love your Dunkin'. We got to have our coffee while we're out, because Avon runs on Dunkin'. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I love all that everybody does. I love all the sharings. It really, really, really helps me stay motivated with my own business. And it has been a wonderful, wonderful year. And I cannot wait to see how it ends. And I am dying to get started on RepFest 2016 next year and all of the great stuff that's going to be happening. So just stay tuned and know that there is so much good stuff. You need to hold on to your Avon train, because it is coming through. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing and hearing about all the holiday stuff that's going on. Thanks so much.